about this place ever. Everything was a warning. We got off the helicopter and the Marines were right there on the flight deck with nothing but a laundry list of stuff that we had to watch out for. Like, take your malaria pills, let the mosquitoes around here, don't drink the water out of the tap, and when you go to bed, turn your boots upside down. Ooh, no! Is there a bubble I can live in for 3 days? What about the locals? Can we feed them after midnight? Are they going to multiply if we get them wet? What the hell's going on? This is weird. They have weird diseases in Djibouti. They have weird hybrid diseases. I saw a mosquito had mad cow disease. That was weird. I heard him. He said, move, stop it. I don't know why he was gay. That's how it worked out. He was a gay mosquito, buddy. He had mad cow disease. So stupid. I got the flu. I got the flu over there. We were in Baghdad for a week. I was not hydrating myself enough. That was part of the reason I got sick. Got the flu. And getting the flu in Baghdad, that is intense, man. It's just like the flu you get here, except you get the Shiites. I'm a single man because I'm a big dork and a big stupid dumbass. I say things in front of the ladies to get laughs as opposed to saying things that would be, what's the word, appropriate. I went out with a girl for 6 months, 2 years ago, 6 months. We never said we loved each other. We were crazy about each other, but we never said that. All of a sudden one night we were at dinner, she decided she was going to say it for the first time, but she got so flustered she mispronounced the most important word. She goes, keep them as what you know them. I love you. What did I do? Did I gloss over it, move on, or reciprocate those feelings? No. I made fun of her. Love me. It's interesting because you complete me. You had me at a helo. Where are you going? You're the one beneath my wands. She was cute too, man. She had glasses on, which I'm a sucker for. I think women who wear glasses are hot and sexy. I think if Hooters ever merged with Lens Crafters, that's what heaven looks like. I like smart women. I like women who know what's going on in the world. Because the more a woman knows about the war on terror, the more she knows about a nuclear Iran on the horizon, the more she knows about starvation in Africa, the more she'll realize how insignificant Valentine's Day is. That's the kind of girl I want to be with. That's my little pumpkin patch. And I'm going to find her one day and give her a big hug. And I lost the room. All right. We're going to fix that in post. I was hanging out with a buddy here in Boston. He actually used the word spell to denote a period of time. Keith, let's sit for a spell. Who the hell talks like that? So what did you say? Let's sit for a spell. Can we go to the Shire when we're done? Have a stein of mead? Let's do this, Beowulf. But for no more than a fortnight, I must soon talk to a cobbler about a lass I wish to court. Then he kicked my ass for a spell. I like to travel doing this. This is the best job in the world. You can travel around. I was in Asia, connected in Tokyo on the way to China, doing some shows for some expats. That was a lot of fun. Connected in Tokyo, there's a guy in the airport, Japanese gentleman. He was just trying to make conversation with me. He says, where are you from? I said, I am from the U.S. And I'm not making this up. His response was this: hey, that's where Bon Jovi's from. We have so much more to offer. That's what he came to bat with first, Bon Jovi. Then it occurred to me, that's what Americans like myself must sound like to people from other countries when we're just trying to make conversation. We say the first thing out of our mouth about that country that we can remember. Where are you from? France? Hey, Eiffel Tower. Where are you from? China? You got a wall, don't you? Where are you from? Canada? a big one. Wait, who was from Canada? There was a comedian from Canada. Go Canada! Something, something, something. It's actually O Canada. I said go Canada. I'm a sports fan, I guess. I don't know why I did that. I like sports if they're real. My friends play fantasy football. They ask me to play every year. Keith, let's play fantasy football. No, let's don't. To me, fantasy football is Dungeons and Dragons for guys who used to make fun of kids who used to play Dungeons and Dragons. When you hear somebody say, I want to play Brett Favre, but he's got bad knees or artificial turf, to me, that's the same thing as somebody else saying, I want to play the elf, but the +5 Holy Avenger won't work in the Cave of Doom. I told that joke once, another college show, and some guy comes up to me and he goes, there's no Cave of Doom. There's no Cave of Doom, just do your research, stupid. Said, who needs a 25-cent Jaeger bomb? This guy. There's a big language barrier in China. Do you know that? Big one. Big language barrier. They got 2 languages over there. They got Mandarin and they got something else. There's a lady I met in Hong Kong. She was a masseuse. I asked her to massage my back, and apparently she thought I said something else entirely. It was awesome. And she had glasses on. It was a good day. It was very relaxing. It was nice. My favorite part about traveling overseas, my cell phone does not work. I'm in the minority when I say this. I'm older than you and everybody here, but I don't like having a cell phone all the time. I think it's a pain in the ass. Convenient, yes, but this guy has not. I'm in the third person now. This guy, let me tell you, I have not bought into the propaganda that is necessary. That's what they want you to believe, but whatever. I grew up with that one, and it was fine. This cell phone age is ridiculous. And it sucks, too. It's not as perfect as people think it is. I lose signals all the time when I'm driving. It's very aggravating. I was talking to my brother. I was driving through Pennsylvania, and the signal was fading. His voice was breaking up. He decided to solve the problem by simply talking louder. So anyway, Kate... Paul, you're breaking up. I gotta call you back. I said! A clock! As clear as a bell. I don't know what you did. It sounds like $1 million. I appreciate the effort. I've got Sprint PCS, which is a part of the problem. I hate Sprint with all the passion in my soul. And my friend said, Keith, why don't you just leave Sprint? You hate them so much, why don't you just leave Sprint? Well, I would leave Sprint if my contract with Sprint didn't expire 10 years after the earth blows up. They extend your contract for everything. Everything, it lasts forever. I tried to pay my bill once over the phone. I said, hey, I'd like to pay my bill over the phone, please. Oh, we can do that for you, Mr. Apple Snatch. But here's the thing. Gotcha, I was happy. My friends love their cell phones. They get the texting. How many texts a month, Alex, do you think you go through?
400.
400. What about you, buddy? Texts. How many texts a year do you think? Outgoing only. Don't get all Harvard mathematical bullshit on me. Don't get all like Rain Man and with the... What's the... Goodwill Hunting, that's the one I was looking for. Don't give me derivatives and factorials. Not as smart as you crazy college kids. What are you majoring in?
Arabic.
Arabic! How about that? That's awesome. Any plans for that?